paper Digital Education, I am going to discuss about the basics of educational technology. That is Unit 1. First, we will see about the objectives of this unit. After going through this module, you will be able to explain the concept of education technology, understand the objectives of education technology, explain the types of education technology, and analyzes the uses of education technology. First, what is education technology? Let us have a brief detail about the introduction of education technology. Before we enter into the introduction, we should know about the history of education technology. The history of educational technology is linked to the development of technology itself. Ancient civilizations used technology to teach, such as the use of clay tablets in Mesopotamia. The use of writing was perfected in ancient Egypt and Greece, and the advanced teaching tools such as the abacus and blackboard were introduced in China and India. The Renaissance saw the introduction of the printing press, which enabled the mass production of books, and the Industrial Revolution brought further advances in technology, including the use of steam engines and the telegraph. In the 20th century, the rise of computers and other digital technologies revolutionized educational technology. The development of the internet and online learning platforms opened up new possibilities for education, and the use of education technology has continued to evolve ever since. Today, education technology is used in classrooms around the world, from smartboards to virtual reality systems, and it has enabled us to provide quality education to more people than ever before. Education technology is a systematic application of relevant technological processes and resources in teaching with the goal to improve students' performance. It involves a disciplined approach to identifying the needs of students, applying technology in instructions, and tracking their performance. Then, what is the concept of education technology? The word education is derived from the Latin word educatum, which means to bring out. In this sense, the meaning of education is to bring out the better qualities of an individual. And the word technology is derived from the two Greek words, namely technique and logia. Technique means art or skill. Logia means science or study. So, the simplest meaning of technology is science of study of an art or skill. Then, we will discuss about the meaning of education technology. Education technology is the use of technology to support, enhance and optimize learning, teaching and assessment. It is an important tool for closing the achievement gap and providing educational opportunities. And third view is, it is a way to prepare students for the future and equip them with the skills needed for success in the modern world. Let us discuss about some of the definitions of education technology. Education technology focuses on the technological tools and media that assist in the communication of knowledge and its development and exchange. Another essential definition of education technology is focused on the theory and practice of utilizing new technology to develop and implement innovative educational approaches to learning and student achievement. John P. DeSaco defines education technology is a form of detailed application of psychology of learning practical teaching problems. According to S.S. Kulkarni, education technology may be defined as the application of the laws as well as recent discoveries of science and technology to the process of educational technology. Bloomberg defined education technology is an application of scientific knowledge about learning to practical learning situation. Robert Cox defined education technology is an application of scientific process to man's learning conditions. Then, what are the objectives of education technology? Let us have a brief detail. First objective is education technology systematize the teaching and learning methods and techniques in a modernized way. and to bring desirable modification or changes in the behavior of the teacher and pupils, modifying the teaching, learning and evaluation system according to the need of the situation. That objective is to provide valuable help in the teaching learning process so that best possible result can be achieved in an economic way. The fourth objective is to help human beings in their continuous progress by providing various facilities for solving the most complicated problems of their life. And what are the types of education technology? There are three types of education technology. First one is synchronous and asynchronous technology. Second one is linear learning. And third one is collaborative learning. Let's discuss these education technology types in detail. First one is synchronous learning. As the name means, existing or occurring simultaneously, and it refers to discussing thoughts and information regarding certain topics with others simultaneously. Some examples are where people are online and working jointly, like face-to-face discussion, chats rooms or virtual classroom, live teaching and feedback session, Skype conversation, etc. On the whole, synchronous means happens at the same time. And what is asynchronous learning? Asynchronous learning means not in real time. So, asynchronous learning is mainly done through blogs, emails, online textbooks, audio-video courses, hypertext documents, Wikipedias, etc. If the student don't understand the lesson at once, they can read it again without falling behind in the class. On the whole, asynchronous meaning is does not happen at the same time. The second type of education technology is linear learning. The linear learning is the computer-based training where the information about the program is sent to students' computers, tablets or smartphones. It looks much like reading an online manual or book. Third type is the collaborative learning. It means to work with another person or group to achieve or do something. Collaborative learning is how learning is done in groups by working together. Problem solving, learning new concepts or completing tasks are provided in groups of two or more to work together. In this way, individuals can learn through collecting data, listening to others' thoughts rather than simply learning the provided resources. Another meaning of collaborative learning is technology that supports or enhances collaborative learning experiences. This type of technology can include collaborative software, online forums, social media, and virtual classrooms. It is used to facilitate online collaboration between students, allowing them to work on projects together and share documents in real time. Virtual classrooms can be used to host webinars and lectures, allowing students to interact with teachers and fellow students in real time. These tools can help create a more engaging learning experience and foster collaboration between students. Then we are going to discuss about the uses of education technology. There are numerous number of uses of education technology. We will discuss some of the uses of education technology today. Education technology is a systematic application of relevant technological processes and resources in teaching with the goal to improve students' performance. Software program like program learning material can make mass education easily available. Almost all types of courses considering the age level of the student can be programmed. It makes curriculum construction and selection of teaching learning strategies easy and also makes teaching learning more effective. It can be used to facilitate online learning, allowing students to access materials and courses from any location with an internet connection. And education technology can be used to create personalized learning experiences for students. This involves tailoring instruction and materials to meet the needs of individual students. It can be used to assess students' understanding and progress, providing teachers with valuable data to inform instruction. It can be used to support collaboration among students, enabling them to work together on projects and assignments. It can be used to facilitate communication between teachers, students, parents, and administrators. This includes email, messaging, and other forms of digital communication. And education technology can be used to make learning accessible to students with special needs or disabilities. For example, assistive technology can provide students with access to materials and courses that they may not be able to access otherwise. And what are the approaches of education technology? There are three approaches of education technology: hardware approach, software approach, and system approach. First, let us discuss about the hardware approach. Hardware approach to education technology is originated from physical sciences and engineering. This component is based on the concept of service, which can be called as using technology in education. It adopts product-oriented approach where more concern is shown for production and utilization of audio-visual aid materials such as charts, models, slides, film strips, audio cassettes, and sophisticated equipment such as radio, TV, films, projectors, tape recorders, video teaching machine, and computers, etc. And what is software approach? Software approach is originated from behavioral sciences and its applied aspects which are concerned with psychology of learning. It is also referred to as instructional technology, teaching technology, or behavioral technology. It denotes technology of education. It is a process-oriented approach to produce suitable teaching learning material, strategies and techniques for the optimum results in the teaching learning process on the basis of knowledge and principles of psychology of learning. It can be approached using software in a variety of ways. It can be used to provide educators with the tools and resources to support teaching and learning, such as online course management systems and learning management systems. It can also be used to facilitate collaboration between students, teachers, and administrators. Additionally, software can be used to create and deliver content such as digital textbooks, simulations, and educational games. The third approach is system approach. The system approach is a systematic attempt to coordinate all aspects of a problem towards specific objectives. It focuses first upon the learner and then course content, learning experiences, and effective media and instructional strategies. It focuses and it is concerned with all elements of instruction, including media, hardware, and software. Its purpose is to ensure that the components of the organic whole will be available with the proper characteristics at the proper time to contribute to the total system fulfilling the objectives. And we come into the conclusion of this unit, basics of education technology. That is, a tremendous explosion of knowledge has changed the very face of teaching learning process of education. Teaching learning strategies can be selected easily with the help of education technology. Education technology tries to find out the educational needs and aspirations of the community and the resources available in that community for the fulfillment of these needs and aspirations. Education technology tries to design the curriculum suitably for achieving the desired objectives. Thank you for your patient listening. Here, some of the questions are here. Please write the correct answer. Please let us try. Thank you.